Holy heat wave, Batman. It's over 110 degrees every single day, all week here in sunny southern Arizona. Welcome to World Wide Web Wednesday, where normally I share some tips, strategies, tactics, thoughts, tips, etc. with how to make money on the World Wide Web. But today, all I can think about the internet is the fact that my internet went out yesterday morning and did not come back until this morning. It was out for 23 straight hours. So in the midst of a online video Zoom call yesterday morning, boom, the internet went out, and then proceeded to, after getting calls and getting text messages, and I mean, the first one was a little crazy. The guy started asking, is this a wired connection, wireless? I just asked the guy, I said, is it out in my entire area or just in my house? Oh, hang on, I'll check. And he came back and said, yeah, it's out in the whole area. I'm like, so what was the starting out with the particular questions of my particular setup? But anyway, then it was like, oh, it'll be on in a couple hours, if not sooner. It'll be on by 3:16 p.m. I got that precise text message and had to chuckle. Then we have no time, but we're still working on it. That came for a few hours. Then it'll be on by 7:20. It'll be on by 10:20. It'll be on by 12:38 a.m. Went to sleep. Got up, still not on. Oh, it'll be on by 6:20 a.m. No, it'll be on by 9-something a.m., 10:20 a.m., something with that. And then while I'm looking at this early this morning, my beautiful wife Michelle walks by and says, hey, the internet's back up. And I'm still looking at text messages, promising all kinds of ridiculous times that now have absolutely no basis in reality, since the internet's already up and they're still telling me it's going to be down for a few hours. But man, are we spoiled? Well, I certainly am, by, running my entire business and helping clients all over the world bring in tons of money to their businesses, and doing it all on a laptop computer. I realize I can do some Zoom calls on my phone, but I can't share the screen with the PowerPoints and the mind maps and the presentations that I have on my laptop. So I'm like, honey, maybe I'll just drive out to a Starbucks or something for half an hour and get some work done. And then I'm like, no, maybe I will not. But here are a couple of business lessons from the ordeal. And of course, I planned out a couple of big projects and took some notes and read through a book. And then I was like, if they would have just told me it's out for 24 hours, I mean, I could have played a few rounds of golf, hang out in the pool, do a whole bunch of things, who knows what. But I just sat there. Is it going to come on? Is it coming on? Because I had a whole full slate of calls all day that I had to let people know and reschedule. Had all kinds of other things to do. I had my daily Facebook video that I recorded, but then I had to post it up onto my blog and my podcast and LinkedIn and YouTube and all that and whatever. Did it all this morning. But anyway, a few thoughts, a couple of lessons. Number one, talked to a friend and he said, oh yeah, man, that's why I have 2 different internet providers here at home. I'm like, what? Never thought about that. He's like, yeah, I pay one company for my internet and my cable and phone or whatever. I pay another one just for the internet only that I pretty much never use, but it's always sitting there just in case. Because I can't, he's taking the words right out of my mouth. He's like, and not to mention, as I think about what he's saying, I'm just laughing at myself. He goes, because I just can't have my internet go out. It's my whole business. And I'm sitting there going like, wow, what a fool I am. For another 20, 30, 50 bucks a month, whatever, just to have an insurance policy. I mean, do you have insurance in life? Do you have car insurance, health insurance? Do you have business insurance? Like, whatever it is, 50 bucks a month for a redundant second internet provider. It's not likely they're both going down in the entire area. Not that I know anything about technology and internet connections, but I don't think that's how it works. I think that if one company goes out, doesn't mean another one does. So that's one thing I got to do right away. Another thing I thought was, it's out for a day, and that's like 1/30th of the month. I wonder if they'll be ridiculous enough to offer me a 1/30th, basically a 3% off my next bill, 3% rebate or 3% refund or whatever. And that made me think about businesses that do that have very weak guarantees. I don't want what does it cost? A couple $100 a month? I don't want $6 back. Took my whole business down for a day. Don't be ridiculous. $6 ain't going to cut it. or I don't know, is it 100 a month, 300 a month, whatever, $10, $5, that ain't going to cut it. What are you talking about? And yet that's what some people do with their guarantees. They make ridiculously weak guarantees that people do not care about. So I thought about, and I'm real proud and real happy that in my consulting and my coaching and all the businesses I run, I guarantee results. My mastermind group, I guarantee to put $250,000 in revenue in your pocket. My lead generation machine, same thing. I have a program that guarantees $1 million when I make up an ad for somebody and I write it myself and make it up for you. I guarantee you $1 million in revenue from it. I've got a program putting together with a partner right now, putting the finishing touches on programs for different contractors that'll guarantee $10 million in results from our advertising, marketing, and sales systems that we'll put into place and run everything for them. So, I mean, that $10 million, not necessarily in a year. If they want to build a $3 million company, and right now they're $1 million company, then, might bring $1 million in the first year and $2 million in the next year, $3 million in the next, $4 million in the next. Might take a few years to hit the $10 million, but that's the guarantee. Anyway, that just made me realize and think about the weak refunds and guarantees people have. You don't want to be like that. You do not want to be like a cable company, I don't know if they will or won't, that'll have a statement on my next bill, we took off $3 because your internet was out for the day. I run my whole business on it. My beautiful wife Michelle would like to watch a streaming movie on it. I just saw that Netflix set some kind of record for most nominations for the Emmys for this year. They got 160-something nominations. They're an online streaming thing. A lot of good stuff on there. Can't watch it when the internet's down. Anyway, that's a couple of lessons from that. And one more lesson now. I don't remember the other one, but at least that's a couple for you. Have strong guarantees. People don't almost never want their money back. They want the result of what your product and service would have done for them. They made that decision. We all make that decision whenever we make a buying decision. We happily trade our dollars for something we feel is more valuable, a result that we would rather have than the dollars. So if someone says, oh, here's your money back, here's $3 for a day of internet back, I didn't want the $3 back. I wanted the internet connection. I wanted the enjoyment for my beautiful wife Michelle and her mom who's staying with us during this great shutdown nonsense because she's a target of this virus. I wanted my business up and running. Of course, then I realized, talking to this friend of mine, my fault to not have the redundancy in place. So there's a couple of business lessons, and I had one more, and I don't remember it. Maybe I'll share it in the future on another video. Speaking of which, I'll be back tomorrow on Throwback Thursday, as July is coming to an end, the 7th month of the year. Hopefully you are 7/12ths of the way towards your goals for the year. Hopefully you're a lot further than that, because ever since the great shutdown hit, it's been trouble for a lot of people and a lot of businesses. But it's been the greatest time of opportunity of our lifetime for forward-thinking, aggressive, results-oriented entrepreneurs. I hope you're one of them. If you want some help, you're not quite there yet, go to helpfromsteve.com. I'll at least get you on the right track. Can't spend all day on the phone with you, but I'll get you on the right track. Hopefully you're there already. Thanks for watching. Catch you tomorrow. Over and out. Bye-bye.